Let me find it real quick.
How's it going, guys? Crazyboy here.
Trade price or regular price?
Hold on. How's it going, guys? Crazyboy here. Welcome back to another episode of GTA Reviews. And today we're going to be reviewing the TM-02 Khanjali, which is a really, really overpowered tank. The trade price comes in at exactly $2,895,000, and the regular price is, Evan?
$3,850,350.
So if you guys can unlock the trade price for this before you buy it, you're definitely getting a steal. And if you guys upgrade it, it really becomes one hell of a war machine. And it has to be kept in your Doomsday Heist facility, obviously. But you can call it in because it's a personal vehicle from wherever you want. So we are going to get it right now. I'm just calling it in from my office. But obviously you can get it via your mechanic, through your interaction menu if it's your current vehicle. And like all other vehicles, you will have to pay for it if you blow it up. So, this thing can be fitted with a railgun cannon, I believe a mounted gun, but I think the mounted gun might come with it, and 2 grenade launchers in the back. You control the driver will control the railgun cannon and the proximity mines, which you can put in the back. The passenger will control the top passenger turret, and the back 2 passengers will control the grenade launchers, which aren't very accurate, but they are still something, and you do have a limited number of grenades. So, I'm going to show you guys the weapons, because obviously it's a tank, and that's what it's meant for. So, let's get started. You got the railgun cannon, which you can charge up and then release. Boom. Does some serious damage. So, just show you guys a few more times. And this thing is armored like a beast, but you guys do want to note, if you guys upgrade to the railgun cannon, if you are too close when the railgun cannon goes off, it will completely, almost totally your Khanjali. So you definitely want to make sure that you don't fire that too close to yourself. The next weapon we have is the passenger turret, so Evan's going to go ahead and demonstrate that. It's, I guess you would say, as effective as kind of like the cannon on the turreted limo, maybe a little bit less. But it can blow up a car pretty fast. Go ahead and just find a police car to blow up. One up here. Go ahead. Okay, so as you guys can see, like I said, a little bit less effective than the turreted limo cannon. And then for our last weapon, you have the last weapon that they control. We have the back 2 grenade launchers. So Carl's going to go ahead and demonstrate them now. As you guys can see, they blow up on impact if you can actually manage to hit something. But like I said, the controls are so horrible that good luck with that. Like, honestly, good luck with that. And then the driver can also put down proximity mines if they have them by hitting L3. But you guys want to watch, because just like the Insurgent Pickup Custom, the proximity mines will stay on the ground. So if you happen to be selling a vehicle later, and you happen to run over your proximity mine, you're going to lose that vehicle. Just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind.
Quite a bit from doing that.
We don't talk about that. But this thing is basically a war machine. If you have somebody trying to total this, it's going to be one hell of a time. And then they'll finally have to pay $20K when they do actually manage to blow it up. So as you guys can see, we just took one explosion. And we will do an armor test after I show you guys the customization options. We will do an armor test when the tank is at full health. And I believe it can take 5 rockets, but like I said, we will definitely go ahead and check that. Ugh. Sorry, my throat's a little dry. I should probably go get some water. But as far as speed goes, the Khanjali actually moves at a somewhat decent speed for what it is compared to the Rhino tank, especially. Like, trust me guys, it doesn't look fast now until you're actually trying to get until you're actually getting spawn trapped, or you're trying to spawn trap someone, and then the thing actually, like, you see how fast it actually moves, because people won't even get a chance to move before this thing is on them again. It's incredible, and it really just turns you into one-person war machine, basically. You don't even need 3 other friends for this vehicle to be useful. It's just useful in general. But the 3 friends do help, obviously, you know. They are great to have. The turret obviously does its own work, and then the grenades obviously will do their own work as well. And the good thing, I guess, about having one person, if you only have one person on the grenade launcher, is they can swap doors afterwards, after they run out of grenades. Because I'm sure, I think you have like 50 grenades or something like that. Like the same amount of missiles that you have on the Deluxo. Are you?
That was quick.
Okay. So, obviously, as you guys just heard him say right there, he's out of grenades, so he's going to have to swap to the other doors if he wanted to keep going with the grenades. But we are coming up on the Doomsday Heist facility, so I will end up calling the cops off in just a few minutes here. But I'm driving here, though I can show you guys the power of the Khanjali and how much armor it has. It's incredible. Like, honestly, I was shocked to see how much punishment this thing could endure. But I will tell you guys, I will give you guys a tip on combat with this, as I did with kind of like the jetpack. But the jetpack was kind of like a more obvious one. Do not bring this thing anywhere near the Deluxo or the Oppressor or anything that has rapid fire missiles, because they will absolutely destroy it. So they're going to stop shooting now. And I'm going to call Lester, remove our heat. And we are going to go show you guys the customization options, but like I said, don't take it near anything with rapid fire. So the Oppressor, the Deluxo, the Savage, anything like that. Because the armor won't be able to withstand the amount of missiles coming at it at the same time. And unlike the aircrafts, this thing does not have any countermeasures. If somebody locks onto you with this thing, you're fucked. So this thing is kept, like I said, in your Doomsday Heist facility, kept right up here. Go ahead and hop back in the gun, and we're going to access the workshop. So obviously, like most vehicles, you got the armor, you got the brakes, the engine, and you got the proximity mines. The proximity mines are $95,000 if you guys want to go ahead and put those on. You got some liveries that you can go ahead and put on your tank, which I think looks pretty cool. Can respray it. You have the standard tank cannon, which is just the normal cannon, obviously, and then you have the railgun cannon for the primary weapons. The secondary weapons, it does come with a turret. The secondary weapons are going to be the grenade launchers and the turbo tuning, and that's pretty much it for the tank. But now what we're going to do is we're going to take it out of the facility, and we are going to be doing an armor test. You want to do it with normal rockets or with homing rockets?
Normal rockets.
Alright, so we're going to do it with normal rockets. Here we go. I actually have a few normal rockets.
I got 17, I'll do it.
Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you guys can see now, it's kind of smoking, white smoke. That's 6, 7, and 8. So as you guys saw right there, the Khanjali took a total of 8 missiles. 7 missiles, it'll probably start beeping. You want to jump out of your tank at that point, because that means it is definitely not safe to be in anymore. But it's a pretty good vehicle overall, and I would recommend buying it if you are somebody who likes to battle and just start random wars with people, or maybe you like to get back at people if they do something horrible to you and you never let up until they leave the lobby. Like, this is definitely the vehicle for you. That does it for this episode of GTA Reviews, and I will see you guys in the next one.